if there's a laser protecting it. Did my defense systems fail? What happened at the end of the last stream in Surviving Mars? I don't even remember. I do know what we have to do today. Like, obviously, you can tell by the name of the title of the stream that we're trying to hit 1,000 colonists today. That is the end goal in this playthrough, and we are currently sitting at 886. So, we're not that far off from our finale here today. We've only got 1 day left of the meteor storm, and then that's all done. And we will be expanding down here. That's the plan, at least for now. So I want to get another one of these. I think this is a medium dome. I want to get another one of these out here and just connect it to a bunch of other domes, and we'll get, you know, more residents and stuff. So I want to build out this way because there's a bunch of rare metal. So if I get a dome here, that would be cool. I don't need the rare metal though. We have unlimited money. Basically, I'm Jeff Bezos in space right now. I got that Elon Musk paycheck coming in every day. I have $100 billion on the top left. If you can't see these little tiny numbers, I know they're very small. So let's just go over what we're starting with so everybody knows where we're at. We have $116 billion. We have lots of research. We're currently researching Martian-born resilience. We are providing lots of power. We're producing like 2,000 power. We got a whole power grid. We're kind of low on water right now, so I need to worry about water today too. Return that to Earth. So can I, first of all, can we request a supply pod with 2 evaporators in it? Thank you. Alright. And then I want to build a dome. I want to build a dome so we can get some people moving in here. Party people, make some noise. There we go. And then we have to have like a whole setup here for that. Have to have a whole setup. Get an RC. If I put an RC commander here, then that can act as a drone hub temporarily, I guess. I'll drop that right there. And we'll get some drones. For this dome. Drones for the domes. Where's this meteor going? Protect me, space laser technology, please. Boom. Oh, a bunch are hitting me in the same place. It seems like these lasers do their job. Maybe I just need more lasers. I guess the good news is that I don't have to worry about it too much because it's almost over. I only have like another day left of the meteor storm. Uh-oh. There's so many things going on, and this stream is going to be a disaster, just like all my other streams. I'm going live, baby. We are live now. There's new commands, new rules, all kinds of new stuff here in my channel. I'm pretty excited about that. We even have a new mod. Believe it or not. Pretty exciting stuff. More new stuff coming soon, too. New content, new DLCs, new streams, new games, new characters. Oh, man. Summer Games Fest is coming up, too? Oh, shit! There's gonna be trailers for new stuff? Announcements? I don't even know what I'm looking forward to. I don't even know. So does this came with its own... Came with its own drone.
Funding received.
I think, actually, I'm just gonna put this here and just park it there. And leave it there forever. I'm just gonna leave it there forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Meteor incoming.
Can you, like, chill out? We're trying to set up a whole thing here. So I want drones over here. Also want some sort of landing pad. Because I know there's gonna be, I'm gonna have more than one dome back here, because I need housing to get to 1,000 people. I need a colony of 1,000. Literally what I need. So I'm gonna put the landing pad there. With the drone hub on one side. And the mystery cubes are all gone. It gave me a wonder at the end, so that's what it was. Surprise, surprise. It was a artificial sun generator that I didn't even actually need. That's literally what it was, which is weird because I still have the cube deposits and I don't know if I can actually use those for anything. But you know what? You know what? It's whatever. I would like to have some sort of air system, water, and fuel. I think I need to be making more fuel because I'm kind of low on fuel. When I look up here, we have continuing with the top stuff. We have 2.8 thousand metal, 3.3 thousand concrete, 4.1 thousand food, only 120 rare metals, but that doesn't matter because I'm rich. 300 polymers, 800 machine parts, 200 fuel, 200 electronics. So the fuel number could go up. We are going to need some rockets going in and out. So that won't be a bad thing to do. Now, what is it under? Is it under infrastructure or life? Right here. Under production. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because you're producing the fuel. Right. You just need the pipes, dude. You just need the pipes. I like that these were automatic. How did I get these pipes to be automatically constructed? How did that happen? Did I get a bonus of that somehow? Did I get a reward? How did I do such a thing? So yeah, I want these to be separate, but then this to have like paths off of it, connecting between two things. So I'm gonna get a long power line here between those two. Because what I need to do is focus on having like my domes connected with pathways. It's just easier. If you don't do it, it causes a lot of problems, apparently. That's what we found out, is it causes a lot of problems. The game does not like you can do it, but the game does not like it when you do it. So from now on, we ain't doing that no more.
Meteor incoming.
Alright, we do have a drone assembly, so we will be creating some drones. Move this over. On that side, so we can construct things over there. I mean, I don't really need this rare metal, but I'll take it. It'll give me jobs for the people that are going to be here.
Meteor incoming.
We have a waste rock processor as well. These are new. I think these, from what I remember, these transform waste rock into concrete. All it requires is power. Can it? Is this automated? Run by drones or people? I don't actually know, because I've never built this before. I never did build this before. I don't know what that could be. I posted an update that we're doing Mars Monday, because it is Monday, and the GIF it gave me automatically was of Jupiter, and I was like, wait. I posted it, and then 2 seconds later I looked at it, I was like, that's not Mars, what the hell? Wait a minute. That's the wrong planet, son. Jupiter is stupider.
Meteor incoming.
That's right. Jupiter makes me stupider. Tweet it out. Tweet out the stream. Not that that's gonna help, but boom. Boom, bang. We did it. It's springtime! And I know that because I finally have the bunnies are back in my yard, and that makes me happy because they're cute. And they bounce around, and it's like having a pet that you don't have to care about. So it looks like, okay, the drones do this. The drones do this. So this produces concrete. Then where does the concrete go? Wherever it wants to, I guess. We don't have a place to store concrete over here, do we?
Meteor incoming.
I don't think so. We're making so many machine parts. We have polymers, we have machine parts. I've never had so many supplies before. It's kinda crazy. Alright, so let's attach yet another water thing.
Meteor incoming.
How do I undo? Is there an undo button in the game? I don't think so. Alright, well, we have pipes over here. Maybe that'll help. I can just get a whole connection of things. Like so. Yeah, I think I have automatically built pipes now. It's magic. Don't ask me how I did that. Because I literally don't know. I think we're just bringing in metals. Where are these meteors hitting? Of course, in the middle of everything. Of course! Why wouldn't they? Here it comes. Oh no! Oh, laser, that was a little bit late. You can fire 2 seconds earlier? Whew, that was a close one. Hey, Corey. How are you today? We just started, so you haven't missed too much. I was just talking about how the end goal for this playthrough is to get 1,000 colonists, and we have 896. So we'll get there. Pushing towards the end. It's not a spoiler. That's the goal of the playthrough. So we're almost there. We've been pushing for the largest colony ever. And we're only a few steps away, and we can finish it today, for sure. And then I guess I'll start a new playthrough with some DLC stuff, and that'll be fun. You just got back from a run with your doggo? That sounds good. That sounds fun. It's a nice new week. I don't want this. No. No, I don't want any more meteors. Stop. No more meteors. No more meteors. Please. Stop. So, how do I have auto construction on the pipes, but not on the generators that I have prefabs of? Excuse me? This game's weird sometimes, yo.
Meteor incoming.
It just be weird like that, I guess. So I just put this dome down, and obviously it's just gonna be for housing, and then I have to plan out, other domes and get some pathways and stuff. Probably need a smaller dome for like jobs, like workshops and stuff. I don't really need any other factories. I'll probably get just workshops, I guess. Gosh darn it. Alright. So we're going in order of what I need here. I don't think we need sensor towers anymore, but I'll get one. Just because. We'll definitely get a shuttle hub over here, for sure. For sure. F-U-R. Sure.
Meteor incoming.
Okay. And then these just keep dust off of everything. I don't want dust on my oxygen. I don't need the heaters. I do need the lasers. Get a laser over there. We'll get one on this side. Alright, I'm protected from all the meteors. I don't think we need any more solar panels. We might need to expand. Well, I can put solar panels in the middle in this. We might need to expand my power grid, like over here, but I have plenty of power. I just need to connect it all. Like I said, I don't think we need a factory in here. Don't think we need to worry too much about farms besides hydroponic, and then like get a grocery in here will be good. Maybe a ranch to provide jobs, but that's the only thing I can see being worth the time. Yeah, we'll get a ranch over here. And then we'll just plot out the other domes. Get one like right here. Wait for that to build. And we can find a way to connect these life support systems. That would be great. That would be a spectacular spatula. What's up, Nimble? How's Canada? You guys still have those Mounties up there? Can't trust a Mountie. Can't trust anybody named after a sexual position. Sorry. I had to. Which is weird, because sometimes people call me Doggy, so, you know. I'm sorry. I take it back. I have a show later. I have to warm up, okay? It's so dumb! Nimble's a good friend of mine. She's a great person. I would like to shout out Nimble and say that she is wonderful. Sometimes she even streams. I don't think I need this here anymore, though. I think we can get rid of that. Let's connect it. It doesn't really matter which way this goes as long as these two are connected. And people understand how to get from one dome to the other. Because apparently my colonists are not too smart.
Meteor incoming.
They had trouble learning how to fly around in these little shuttles. Flying lessons are not going great. But it's weird because I'm providing them education. They're just but what can you do? Do 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 do. My good friend Daniel, some of you may know him as Gogis on Twitch, who is a mod here sometimes when he shows up. He was doing a really cool stream the other night, like last night, I think it was. He was, I don't think we have a command for him, but he's around somewhere. He was doing a stream last night where he was doing like a streamer tree, or a stream tree, which is like kind of a family tree, but with people you know on Twitch or people who you're connected with or whatever. And it's like, he was kind of saying how he met a lot of people through Mei Ling, and then obviously Mei Ling is friends with Taylor, and then I'm friends with Taylor, and then I became friends with Mei Ling. Anyway, so the point is, it's like a family tree where you meet one person and then that person connects you to another person, and I was like, that's really cool. That's a cool idea. But I feel like for me it's really difficult because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of streamers. Kinda, a lot of what I do is besides lurking in other people's streams, is I really try to support other smaller streamers. Because there's so much potential on Twitch with content. And I like watching different stuff all the time. I figure other people do too. And then it helps me because they show up and they help me, and it's all connected. It's like a web, but it's a tree. Anyway. So I was thinking, I met Dan through Taylor, who some of you know as The Underdog. Our names are very similar but spelled differently, and it confuses everybody except for us. Apparently. He's on vacation right now. So I'm the only underdog that matters. Haha. And so through Taylor, I met Gogus, or Dan. I call him Dan, but I know Dan. Known him for a while. And then
Incoming.
through either Taylor or him, I met Mei Ling, and then Mei Ling's connected to like 1,000 people. It's kind of crazy, which is what Dan was saying. He was saying that Mei Ling is connected to everybody. And then that's how we met Joel, right? I think, Joel, I met you through Taylor, right? So, that's pretty simple, right there. There's no question about that. Yeah, Dan or Taylor, but pretty much both. I mean, there's, you know, that's the thing, is like the communities are very much the same. We're all the same people. And then I actually met Sophie through Mei Ling, which is crazy. That's the one that I was thinking of, that's the craziest connection, because I met so many people through Sophie. And Sophie became like one of my best friends so quickly. It's weird. Like within like 2 days, me and Sophie were like best friends. Just like we clicked so well. And if you know her personality, you get it. Like, she's kind of goofy and I'm really goofy, so it makes sense. And then through Sophie, I met Buggy and Rudy and like a ton of people. Rabombi and a bunch of Pokemon streamers, a bunch of Nintendo content creators, a bunch of Civ streamers, which is cool because I used to play a lot of Civ. I'm looking forward to doing that again at some point. I don't know. I just thought it was cool that, like, you don't I guess you don't really think about those connections too much. You're just like, yeah, I know people. But for me, it's like I know so many people from so many different communities. It's kind of crazy. Like my Discord's over full. I have too many friends on Discord, and it's annoying. Stop being my friend. Like for Nimble, right? I met Nimble through Scrim. I've been friends with Scrim for like 3 years. At least. And then through Scrim I met like Dimps and Douche and all those guys. And then through Nimble I met Lil and somebody else. Sorry if I forgot anybody. And then I actually met Bana. The weird one is I met Bana on my own. Like I just was randomly looking at streamers, like recommended streamers that Twitch gave me, and Bana was there, and I became friends with Bana just by talking to him in his chat. And then I met Sushi. And Sushi is like a VIP in the chat. Like she's funny, and I consider her a good friend. And through Sushi I met a whole group of art streamers, just people who are doing like art on Twitch. Really creative, like painting and drawing and all the stuff I can't do because I suck at art. I can't draw for the life of me. Well, I think I met Corey. I think I met you through Dan. Or Gogus was like hosting you or something, and that's how I met you. But that was pretty recently. Yeah, I've only known you for a little bit. Compared to some of the other people I was talking about. Some of the other people I was talking about, I was like, holy shit. You wouldn't have without me, you wouldn't have the delight that is Phantasm. You're welcome! That's what I'm here for. Phantasm is an experience. It's a cinematic experience that I don't think anyone is prepared for until they witness it themselves. It's definitely something. It's something. I've been streaming for a long time, but only this year have I really gone all in, like full timing it. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what the difference is for me. We need more apartments here. Oh, I can't get it in there. The stupid pathway blocks my slots, dude. How am I supposed to put houses in here? It was a bad year? What do you mean? Like for streaming? Or just like in general 2020 sucked? Because I think we all realize that. 2020 just recently ended. It ended on January 7th. Oh, for you personally. Hey, we all have rough times, but I think if you hang out on Twitch in a positive community, people could maybe help you out with that. and dealing with stuff. We're all here just to, like, hang out and play games. You know? That's the bottom line. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna build a grocery store over here, too. So yeah, this dome is just for the new residents. We're already at 900 people. How did we go from 880 to 900? Who's having babies? People having babies? Who's having babies in here? I blame this dog. This dog? It's the dog's fault. Look at this dog right here. Didn't we name a dog Brogan in here? I don't know where he is. There's no way for me to find a pet. Unless, hold on. I think we named a pet after Pretzel's dog, too. Unless I go... Maybe I have to go through Command Center? Would it be under colonists? Can I scroll pets and animals? I don't think so. I don't think I can scroll through the pets and animals. There's not a tab for that. They just show up randomly. Like, this dog is just here. I can't even click on them. Some of them you can't even click on. It's just like a random feature that there's animals walking around in the colony. Where are all the mutants? Just like in Total Recall. They didn't show up. Which gives you personal cheerleaders. Yeah, we're all cheering you on. Or you're all cheering me on. I don't know. Look at this deer. We got Bambi, and there's a cat. There's a dog. Anyway, the point is there's wild animals on Mars. Are we talking about the old Total Recall or the reboot Total Recall? Do you want my true, honest opinion of Total Recall, Joel? Because I don't think you can handle it. I don't think you're ready for that jelly. There is no reboot. Well, there is a reboot. B, Total Recall sucks. I'm just gonna say it right now. It does. I believe people have selective memory and choose to remember, you know, certain parts from that movie, and then they think it's good, but it's not good. Total Recall is not a good movie. Especially when you compare it to Arnold's other movies, it does not stack up to any of them. Like, I would argue that even Running Man is better than Total Recall. It's so bad that it's good. No, it's just bad. It's just really bad. I think the scenes that everybody remembers, like, people remember the very beginning where he, like, does the battle roll, right? And then people remember the scene where he goes into the machine and he's freaking out. And it's kind of like a Clockwork Orange thing. And then people remember the head, like, splitting open and then it's Arnold in disguise. People remember the 3 boobs on the one lady. and that's it. That's like your entire memory of that movie. You know I'm right. You don't actually remember the plot or the conclusion or anything that actually happens in the whole movie. If you want to see the worst movie ever, go watch In the Name of the King. Why does this not sound familiar? Name of the King. This looks pretty low budget though. I haven't seen this. There's a trilogy? It's got Jason Statham. When did this come out? 2014? Yeah, I never heard of this. It was so low budget, you don't know how it got into theaters? I guess it depends on what they were going for. It looks pretty bad. I haven't seen it though. You finally found a movie I haven't seen or even heard of. Congratulations. You did it. You accomplished something not a lot of people have accomplished. Although it does seem like a random, like, throwaway movie, so... I mean... you know. Ray Liotta is the evil bad guy. So it's every other movie ever? Oh, okay, cool. Glad to know I'm not missing anything. Spoiler! Have I seen Nell? Of course I've seen Nell. We talked about how Jodie Foster is my favorite actress of all time. Of course I've seen Nell. There's actually... There's a scene in Nell that's kind of TOS. But it's actually a reference to another Jodie Foster movie. It's kind of weird. It's a weird, like... I wouldn't call it an Easter egg, because it's not an Easter egg. But it's like... I feel like it's an extra scene from The Accused, and they just threw it into Nell for some reason. It's weird. It's really weird. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. But yeah, I can't talk about that, obviously. They were fighting in a plane and ninjas on vines come out of nowhere. It sounds like a Nicolas Cage movie. Where just like, it's ridiculous and bad on purpose. Is that what it is? Is it bad on purpose, or is it just bad?
We have a food shortage.
Sometimes you can make movies bad on purpose and people like that shit. How is there no food here? There's a whole farm! How are you at it? There's a grocery store right here with a path. How are you starving? Just walk over and get food. This is the part of the game that was pissing me off last time we were streaming it. Don't understand! Eat the food! Ah. I can't worry about this stuff. Wait, are they all starving? How are they all starving? You want me to just replace this electronics store with a grocery store? Because I don't know what else to do. I don't... Dude. Look at all these people! Holy shit. What are you all doing? Go get a job! These Martians are all homeless and jobless. What kind of idiot is running this colony that he screwed up so bad? Sure glad it wasn't me. Oh wait, it was. Whoops. My bad. Alright. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to deal with this dome right now, dude. Anyway. You guys have to understand that I try to, like, say something and then I get distracted. And then we get off topic from what I'm saying. So, pick a subject and let's try to stay on it, because that never happens. So if we all try really hard, I believe we can accomplish that. It's like I was trying to talk about stuff and you distracted me with Total Recall. I need that squiggly face emoji right now. I'm just like, nah. Were we just talking about, was it, I think it was because you said something about Phantasm and then that's what happened. You can't mention Phantasm. My brain, like, explodes the second you talk about it. Can't do that, Joel. Stop. Stop it. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we'll get more drones over here. Get more shuttles. People are already moving in? From where? Oh, they just... Were they just, like, homeless and now they live here now? I don't understand. Yeah, Running Man is better than Total Recall. Do you want me to list all his movies in order of how good they are? I'll do it. I'm fucking free. I'll actually do that. You think I won't do it? I'm crazy! Alright. We're just gonna ignore all the ones that nobody's seen. Like The Villain and Stay Hungry and shit like that. We'll talk about major film release, like major theater releases. So things that were not released in theaters don't count, right? So all the straight to DVD bullshit, like Dave and Damage and like Around the World in 80 Days, that shit doesn't count. Arnold's worst movie is probably Sabotage. Sabotage is fucking dog shit. Sabotage is so bad that I watched it and thought it was a straight to DVD movie, but actually it was released in theaters. It's pretty bad. You don't remember it? That's what makes it bad! What is this? A scientist barges into your office and says they have an important climate experiment to make. Is now the right time? I'd rather play it safe. Go away. Wait, how are these people out of food? Yeah, but we're making lettuce. There's lettuce right here. Just eat the lettuce. What do you mean? Dude, this game makes no sense. The people are just not smart enough to eat the food that's in front of their face. That's what it comes down to. Your colony's starving, but only because they're not willing to make themselves a sandwich. What? Hello? There's lettuce! Just eat the lettuce! Eat the goat! There's a goat in here. There's a fucking penguin? On Mars? What? Sorry, I got distracted by this penguin. There's a penguin. Do you see the penguin? There's a penguin. Alert. Alert. Penguin alert. Okay, anyway, what was I doing? Sabotage. Then probably Aftermath is right after that. Like, Sabotage, Aftermath is really bad. Expendables 3, because he's only in it for like 2 seconds. He's in it for like literally one scene. He says maybe one line. And that's it. It's really awkward. Then probably like The Comeback. Then Raw Deal, which nobody's seen, so it's dog poo. Are we talking his best movies? Arnold's best movies? Terminator 2, number 1, obviously. Commando is probably number 2. Commando's fucking incredible. It's prime Arnold at his best. And then right after that, Last Action Hero. Probably the most underrated movie in history is Last Action Hero. It breaks the fourth wall so hard and never leaves it. Dude, Last Action Hero, you're laughing right now, but you realize the balls that movie has? Also, the cast of that movie is insane. Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat, Bridget Wilson, is in that movie. Data from Star Trek, Brent Spinner, is the bad guy in that movie. What? What? There's cameos of a cartoon cat in that movie. Hello? That movie's nuts. The movie's on crack. The whole purpose of that movie is that it drags a kid into a movie. That's what it is. It's like fourth wall the movie. It drags him into the movie, and Arnold's like the action hero in the movie that he's in, and then you're in a movie within the movie. And then in that movie, there's a scene where they're watching TV, and on TV there's another movie. I'm not even joking, dude. It's so good. It's so ridiculous that it's the most amazing shit I've ever seen. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening, and I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's not even dumb. It makes perfect sense, too. That's what's annoying. You, like, try to hate it, but you can't. Anyone that watches that movie is in love with it immediately. Because it's so good. Because it's so much fun. That's why. Because you're just having fun while watching it. It takes you, the audience, into its own universe. Yeah, it's so meta that it's like, fuck it, we're just gonna do it. And also it has probably one of his best one-liners, where he bends a guy over, kicks him in the butt, and says, "There's a couple of acres." Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. It's so cheesy. I love it. There's a couple of acres. Get it? Because it's like kicking a football. You got to watch Last Action Hero. It's a great movie. So that's up there for me, dude. That's incredible. And then True Lies. True Lies is like one of the best Arnold movies. It's really good. All the action scenes are really good. The story's good. There's like a twist ending that's good. True Lies is really good, yeah. It's real good. Jamie Lee Curtis looking like a snack somehow. I don't find her attractive, and somehow in that movie she's hot. Are we talking about Arnold movies? Yeah. Talking about True Lies specifically right now, but yes. The best and worst Arnold movies. I already said Terminator 2. Well, like, I didn't have to think about it. That's just... Everybody knows that's his best movie. It will... There's nothing he can do will ever top that. That's how it is. We've just collectively, as a society, we accepted it. You're fired. He torches the guy. You're fired. And then I know you won't believe me when I tell you, but Twins. Like right after True Lies, probably Twins. Him and Danny DeVito in Twins is the kind of comedic pairing that you're like, yeah, I can see that working. But it's Arnold's first comedy, and he nails it, dude. He's so funny, and like, yeah, it's the fish out of water story, and it makes perfect sense for him as a character. Like, the whole thing, he doesn't know what's going on, because he literally doesn't know what's going on. It's like a scene with him in the cowboy bar, dancing, and like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's great, dude. It's so funny. And then that chick that, like, feels his muscles, and she's like, oh my god, I'm having bratwurst tonight. It's like, oh, you can't say that! It's PG! You can't say that! Dude, that movie is PG. There's a sex scene in that movie. What the hell? Arnold, what are you doing? The American lady. The Austrian. Crazy, dude. Arnold's whacked out of his mind. Old school PG is fire. That's true. It's just, dude, it's whack, right? It's wacky. I don't know what else I need in here. That's what I've been thinking of this whole time. What do I need to put in? I need jobs for people. I guess more workshops. Alright, we'll get the... other two workshops. Deport the tourists? Yeah, I guess so. You're right. I think we can build a rocket. I'm so late game that sometimes I forget I can just build whatever I need to build and not worry about it. I don't have to buy anything anymore. Thoughts on Jingle All the Way? I love Jingle All the Way, but only because the Big Show's in it. And if you didn't realize the Big Show's in it, then I think you weren't paying attention. Also, I like Sinbad as a comedian, and Sinbad as the postman is fucking hilarious. Put the Cookie Down is a all-timer, right? Put the cookie down! Like, that's a great one-liner. It's funny. It's perfect. Like, how does Arnold know the guy's actually holding the cookie? Because he's on the phone? Like, it's great. The guy's hooking up with his wife and he's just done with it? It's funny. Is it a good movie? No. Is it a fun movie? Yes. There's a difference. There's a difference between what I would consider a good movie and what I would consider a fun movie. It's fun as fuck. Like, you can watch it and enjoy it. And I would say it's rewatchable too. I think it's good. Like, it's good, but it's not good. Does that make sense? It's not bad. It's hard to, like... It's hard to place it with his other movies, because I don't like it as much as I like Twins. I like Twins better than Jingle All the Way. And I don't like Eraser. I think Eraser feels like the other movies. Eraser feels like a mix between The Sixth Day and True Lies. It literally does. And if you watch it, you know what I mean. Like, the action scenes are very similar to those other movies, and you could throw it away and never know it's missing from the catalog of his movies. Like, Eraser, you could erase it. Eraser. Get it out. Get it out of here. Arnold does comedy very well when it's like you let him be him. When you let him be himself. If he's like a character, then it feels weird. Like, him as Dr. Freeze didn't work. Like, the lines are so cheesy and scripted that it kind of doesn't work, and that's what makes that movie bad, and that's why people don't like that movie. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what that movie is. That movie's cheesy, and that's what it's supposed to be. Because people don't consider that
research.
He did these like back to back to back. He did Twins, and then he did Total Recall, and then he did Kindergarten Cop. Like, in that order, dude. Twins is 88, Total Recall is 90, and Kindergarten Cop is 1990. Like, it released 2 months after Total Recall. Literally, Arnold was the king of the 80s and the early 90s. In terms of coming out with movies, Predator is 87. Running Man was like on the edge. It was Running Man released in January, I believe. Like, of 88, but some people, it was made in 87. And then Twins is at the end of 88, and then Total Recall was like the summer blockbuster of 1990. And then Kindergarten Cop came out 2 months later. You know how fucking insane that is? For anyone that doesn't understand how movies work, when you release a blockbuster, like imagine for a second that let's say they come out with an Avengers movie, right? And you have the Avengers doing crazy action, and like they're fighting Thanos and it's crazy. And like stuff is blowing up and it's insane. And then 2 months after Endgame or whatever, or Infinity, 2 months after Infinity War came out, and it was like $1 billion, the biggest movie ever. Imagine if 2 months later, Robert Downey Jr. was in a low-budget comedy movie. Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't you be like, what the heck? What happened? That's what he did. That's what Arnold did. And Kindergarten Cop is funny, but it's not a good movie. Like, who's your daddy? What does he do? Boys have a penis. Girls have a vagina. Like, I'm in charge here. Ah, shut up! You know, crazy. When you took piano lessons, your teacher made this big fuss about how one of your students
Funding received.
was a child actor, and one of the kids, which kid? Was it the penis kid? You have to see the movie to understand that reference, otherwise it sounds really terrible. Was it the dumb kid? Was it the troublemaking girl? It was the blonde, of course. That was the trouble. She was the troublemaker. She was always like eating paint or whatever. I forget exactly what she was doing. She was doing something all the time. She was messing with glue. That's what it was. She was like sticking everything together with glue. Didn't she? I feel like there's a scene in the movie where she like puts glue on the chair and he like stands up and the chair's stuck on his butt. I feel like that's early on in the movie, like when he's pretending to be the teacher. This chair is glued to my ass. I need to kill the predator. What am I doing here? I can't be a teacher. I'm a Terminator. You know? I feel like these tourists are only here because I don't have rockets to send them home. I feel like that's it. You want to watch Kindergarten Cop again? It's a one-time watch type movie. It's not rewatchable. Twins is rewatchable. Kindergarten Cop, you kind of... I don't know. Some of the jokes miss. Like, some of them land. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Lands every time, but that's it. Like, that's the highlight of the movie. There's a lot of scenes in Kindergarten Cop, like, later on, they try to do action scenes, but they're not good. It's weird. Joel, did you know? Can I show you something? Where is it? Under research, right? Joel, I want you to look on the screen. Do you see what that says right there? We already have Soylent Green unlocked, Joel. It's already here. How'd you know? How'd you know that's what we've been eating this whole time? We eat Soylent Green and drink gray matter. But yeah, so, and then right after Terminator 2, he did a poopy movie that nobody remembers, and then he did Last Action Hero, and then he did True Lies, then he did Junior. Junior is not good. The concept is funny, but the movie itself is not good. Like, it's funny that he's pregnant, and that's the gimmick of the whole movie, but that's the funny part. You know what? Like, none of the jokes are funny. It's just kind of like, haha, he's pregnant. And you just shrug and you're like, alright, I guess this is the movie. There's nothing to talk about with Junior. Like, Twins, you could talk about it all day. Junior? It's not the same. And then Eraser, like I said, Eraser feels like every other movie. You take Eraser, you replace Arnold, it's the same movie. Arnold does nothing to add or subtract to that movie. That's what I think about when I think about Arnold. I'm like, or for any actor, a movie can make an actor and an actor can make a movie, but if you can replace an actor in a movie and have it be the same movie, then it's not good. Think about it. I know it's complicated, but you have to believe me. That's how it works. It's always been my opinion. Like, Jingle All the Way, we talked about, right? Can you replace Arnold with anyone else and have it be the same? No. It has to be Arnold delivering that line. Nobody else can, like, no other actor can say, put the cookie down and have another character be afraid of you when you say it. Like, it doesn't work if it's Sylvester Stallone. It doesn't work if that's Jean-Claude Van Damme. It doesn't work if it's another action star at the time. It just doesn't work. That's what makes that movie special, is that it is Arnold. And Arnold steals the show in the movie. He's the main character, and he carries the film. That's what makes it good. And then Batman and Robin is bad. And people don't like it. It's really comic booky though, which is what I like about it. It's very Tim Burton. I like that it's kind of cheesy. Like, I can't see it not being cheesy. It kind of had to be cheesy. So I forgive it for that. But it is, I acknowledge that it's bad. I don't hate it. It's not like, oh god, not this. Like, if it's on TV, I would watch it. I have it on DVD, but only because I own the Batman collection and it's in there. It's not like I would buy it separately, right?
Funding received.
Like, you could have had someone else as Dr. Freeze, and then say cheesy lines, and it would have been fine, and nobody would have cared. I feel like they only casted him to do that because of the one-liners, and that's Arnold. I think it can be more than that. He can be a character. He can be more than just one-liners, which is why I said Expendables 3 is stupid, because he's literally just there to say, I'll be back. That's like, or I'm back, or whatever the fuck he says in that movie. That's the only thing he ever says in the whole movie. And it's just like, oh my god, this is dumb. Expendables 2 is good because Jean-Claude Van Damme as a bad guy is actually really interesting. Because it's something you've never seen before, and you're like, wow, we needed this the whole time. We needed this. Jean-Claude Van Damme as a bad guy? Yes, more of that. He makes a good bad guy. What the hell? I'll be back. What killed the dinosaurs? An asteroid. Wait, what? Aren't you the ice guy? Oh yeah, sorry. The Ice Age. Do it. I can't do that impression anymore. It's gonna like kill me. So how do I get these people off Mars? Get in the rocket. We're building rockets. Get in the rocket. Didn't I build a rocket somewhere? I like built a rocket over here and then I don't know what they did with it. Did they fly away? I didn't send it back to Earth. It just goes on its own. Nobody's controlling the rockets anymore. They're just start flying around. It'll be fine. It's not like a multi-million-dollar project flying into space. Don't worry about it. It's not like it's carrying 30 people or anything. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sounds like a dangerous situation. Nah, it's okay. It'll be fine. You liked Expendables 2, but well, that's what it is. Like, they forced the characters to say their lines. Also, I feel like with Expendables, it's kind of excusable because that's what it is, right? It's supposed to be... This is the mashup of all the old actors, or all the old action stars in one movie. You know who doesn't shine, though? The problem with movies like that is when you have a cast, people outshine each other. Like, when you have Arnold and Sylvester Stallone in a movie, all the attention goes to them, and then nobody cares what the fuck Dolph Lundgren or Mickey Rourke, or, like, you don't care what Jason Statham's doing. You don't care about Jet fucking Li. Jet Li is in those movies. What did Jet Li do the whole time? No, none of you can tell me, because he literally didn't do anything. He jumped out of the plane, and that was it. That was his scene. He beat a couple guys up in the first movie on a boat, and then he jumped out of a plane in the second movie, and then wasn't even in the third one. And there he goodbye. Bye, Jet Li. Bye, one of the greatest, like, martial artists of all time. See you later. We didn't need you. The fuck? He was in the third? For like 2 minutes. But what did he do? He was just there? That's not a scene. You can't just have him be there to say, hey, Jet Li's here. Like, no! Have him do something! Fuck. I really want an Expendables, but instead of action, it's comedy. I want that. I want, like, kind of a Bridesmaids thing, but like the greatest comedic actors all in one movie. That's what I want. Obviously, because I'm a comedian. Have it be like Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, and just a bunch of random funny people. I don't know who else I want in the movie yet, but that's what I want. We need to build another dome. That's what I'm doing. What am I doing? Building a dome. Arnold and him are in a relationship. Yeah, I guess I missed that joke. Or I have to rewatch it to see. That's horrible. Why would you do that? Poor Jet Li, dude. Jet Li went from being in Unchained, which is like one of the most underrated martial arts films of all time, to being in Expendables 3. What happened, bro? Come on, Jet. Don't do me like this, Jet. I love you. Jet, please. I'm just a really big fan of Jet Li. Expendables 3 had so much potential. As soon as you make a third movie with more people than the second one, then no. You know what's crazy though? Like, Kelsey Grammer's in that movie. That's kind of crazy. And half of the people aren't even like fucking actors, like Randy Couture and Ortiz. They're not even actors. They're just in there because people consider them to be badass. Right? 3's the one where Harrison Ford shows up and like saves them, right? Harrison Ford flies in and makes a joke about being a pilot. I'm pretty sure he actually is a pilot in real life, because he's Harrison Ford and he flew the Millennium Falcon. Hello? Harrison Ford piloting? Is that a Star Wars reference in Expendables 3? Air Force One joke? Yeah. Yeah, Air Force One is a fantastic movie. It's incredible. It's so good. I love Air Force One. Oh my god, dude. You want to talk about Harrison Ford movies? I think Air Force One might be it. Honestly. Might be his best one. It's so fucking good. I know you're all saying, but Underdog. Indiana Jones. And I'm saying, but Air Force, though. Air Force One. With Harrison Ford. So how are they leaving? It says they're leaving. How? Are they getting on these runs? It's... Oh, departing tourists. Okay, so they are. They're doing the thing that they're supposed to do. Okay. Get the tourists out of here. We need 1,000 people. How do I get 1,000 people on Mars? You like that Mel Gibson was the villain? He is a villain. He's a terrible person. Mel Gibson's a dick. He did make Apocalypto, though. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta trade. It's like, do I want you to be a good person, or do I want you to make Apocalypto? Yeah, I'll take Apocalypto. You know who I met that was really nice? Who did you meet? Dan? Wait, was it me? If you meet me in real life, I'm a dick. I'm a big jerk. I will make fun of you. That is the first thing I will do. Matt Damon? Met Matt Damon? The Martian? It's Mars Monday. We're talking about Matt Damon. Matt Damon's best movie, Good Will Hunting. Boom. Did it. I did it. Boom. Did it. Took me 2 seconds to do it. Boom. Harrison Ford. Air Force One. Boom. Best movie. Over Indiana Jones is like, we all know I'm wrong too, right? The fuck. Indiana Jones is 3 movies. And no, we're not gonna talk about the other one. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. He's hyped back here, bro. Matt Damon. Good Will Hunting. Boom. Did it. Got it. How do I... Oh no. Oh no. We have to get rid of this. How much concrete do these things produce, by the way? Three? Who invented this machine? Turn your waste rock into concrete. 1 rock at a time per day. What the fuck? Why? What? Who invented that? The technology in this game, it doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? My brain hurt. Remember that time the aliens showed up and gave me a generator that, like, used water? What a bunch of idiots. Aliens in this game are stupid. Did I ever watch the Jimmy Kimmel skit about the Martian? No, I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. He's a creep and needs to be in jail. We've talked about this. I've roasted the man show already. I don't want to do that again. I should have clipped that, so I could have played that clip right now. I refuse to watch Jimmy Kimmel. I actually refuse to watch that show. He's not a comedian pretending to be a comedian. I hate that shit, dude. That pisses me off. As a comedian, that's the worst shit ever. Like, you know who's a comedian and who's not. Don't pretend to be a comedian. If you never did stand-up, get the fuck out. Stop trying to do stand-up. Stop it. Don't. Stop. Jimmy Kimmel never actually did stand-up before his talk show. Sarah Silverman did stand-up. He married Sarah Silverman. Does that count? No, it doesn't. Where's the Matt Damon Easter egg for The Martian? It shows up when you have your firstborn Martian citizen. Like when the first person is born on Mars, early on, they make a reference to the Martian, and that's about it. Because, like, what else is there to... We're on Mars. The whole thing is the Martian.
We have a food shortage.
Sarah Silverman is in your favorite show? Is your favorite show the Sarah Silverman show? What show is she in besides that? I don't have cable, so I haven't seen anything that's on TV. I haven't had cable in like 10 years. I got Netflix, Prime, and HBO Max, and that's what I watch. And I'm dropping Netflix after this month, so I won't even be able to make references to Netflix anymore. Get ready. This is just not worth it, and there's nothing on there. Bob's Burgers. Oh yeah! You did mention you liked Bob's Burgers. I forgot for a second that she was a voice in the show. But does it count though? If you're a voice actor, does that count being in the show? Or is that a cartoon? I guess it counts. I mean, if you're casted, right? Yeah, what the hell? How is Corey meeting all these people? Corey met Tom Holland? Did he spoil the end of something for you? Now that's one I have to think about, because besides Spider-Man, I don't... what else has he really done? I'm trying to think. That's the problem with that. Like, when you get cast for a Marvel movie, that's all people associate you with. So I guess technically his best movie is probably Avengers End War. I mean, it's a $1 billion film, so I don't know how you top that. Right? Damn it. This doesn't go there. Maybe I can put a nursery back here? Just trying to think of what I can put in the middle for a spire. I guess residential one could work. I need to get to 1,000 people. We'll put the residential spire there. That makes sense. I need 1,000 people. Please. Oh, you can't put a spire in the mini dome. Duh. That's why that's not working. We'll just put a grocery store, I guess. Because apparently people are not smart enough to go get food. Kentucky Fried Turkey. Oh, it was just Easter. We should put rabbits, but I'm gonna pick turkeys because Kentucky Fried Turkey is the meme. Alright, so these are all connected by pathways. We got places for people to work. We're at 916. Do we need, like, more? This can have double shifts, right? These workshops can have double shifts. This can have anybody working with double shifts. This is just a morning shift of... I guess anyone can work there. This is morning and afternoon. Take the work. We can do double work shift here. And here. Okay. A bunch of the Avengers cast stayed at this hotel in Brooklyn. Tom Holland, Zenyatta, and Chris. You met Zenyatta? From Overwatch? That's crazy. That's cool, man. I'm just messing with you. Zendaya? Zendaya? I don't know how to say her name, but she is cool, yeah. She cool. You said you met Cuba Gooding Jr. and he was a dick. But I could see that though. And you were like, radio! How could you do this to me? You were in Snow Dogs. You betrayed us all. That's what I would have said to him. I would have said, I forgave you once. I will never do it again. You made Snow Dogs. You asshole. That movie sucked. He was in What Dreams May Come. You mean the worst Robin Williams movie? Yes, he was. Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. That's your favorite. How is What Dreams May Come your favorite movie? You know what's weird? I had a nightmare about the car crash scene. Like, for years. That car crash scene fucked me up. Like, right at the beginning. It's not a spoiler, because it's right at the beginning of the movie. That car crash, I had nightmares about that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, you know why it fucked me up? Because I live in the Boston area and drive through a tunnel all the time. And I'm like, what? What if this happens to me? I'm afraid to drive through the tunnel. What the fuck, dude? 93 South is a tunnel. And it fucking sucks, too. Ugh. Every time you go in that tunnel, it's scary as shit. Holy shit, dude. People, A, Massachusetts drivers are terrible. B, people who have never driven to Boston fly through that thing full speed. They don't give a fuck. And I'm like, you're insane. You're crazy. They have no idea that Quincy Street and the Bay area, like the Bay Market exit, is right there. They have no clue. And they just fucking gun it. And I'm like, well, they're dead. They're dead. That person's dead now. Fuck, dude. I can't imagine driving over 30 miles per hour through that tunnel. That tunnel is scary, dude. The Bay Market exit is like on the left side, dude. It's fuck. Whoever invented Boston, get out of here. The tolls? There's like 2. That means you went through the Mass Turnpike. You can avoid that, by the way. There's no tolls on 93. Fusion reactor upgrade, I guess. I don't know. I don't really need any more upgrades. We're so late game. Literally at the end of the playthrough. We've accomplished all our goals except for 1,000 colonists. All I need. That's all I ever wanted. Guess we'll get a generator? Hey guys, welcome to my Just Chatting stream featuring Surviving Mars. Does this cover to there? Oh, it does. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Most of the celebrities I've met are like professional wrestlers, so I don't know if that counts. Is that the same as meeting a celebrity? I've met Ali Wong. She's a celebrity, right? She's a comedian. I met Ralphie May before he passed away. Like, he was just backstage. That's probably the biggest comedian I've ever seen in real life, by the way. It was Ralphie May. I saw him, he was in a club, like, just in the green room, like, he was just sitting there, chilling. And I, like, walked by, because I had a 5-minute stand-up. It was like, it was one person opening, and then me for 5 minutes, and then another person, and then like Ralphie May had a show the next night or something, and I guess he was just chilling and like hanging out with the other comedians. And I saw him, and I just like, I didn't even talk to him because I was too nervous. I like kind of was such a big fan at the time, so I like walked by and just like looked at him and was like, holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know if he heard my jokes either. I have no idea. Because when I was done my set, I came back and he wasn't there. So I don't know where he went or what he was doing. And I wish I was there the next night to listen to his set, dude. That would have been great. I would have loved to see. I never got to see him like perform, actually, and so it kind of sucked. Like Ali Wong's probably the most famous comedian that I've seen live. Like that's the most famous act I've seen live. So, like I was there. I was literally there during her Netflix special. I was actually there, like backstage. And And that environment was kind of weird because there was a lot of Netflix people. Like, a lot of Netflix people. Like, reps in suits. Like, not comedians. Just, like, marketing people and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? This is so weird. I do not belong here. Because I am not professional. Like, even if I tried to be, I can't. I'm not at all. I am not professional. But like actors? I don't know if I've met a big actor. I met the guy from, like, I met Scotty. I forget his name. The guy from Star Trek. Scott, that played Scotty. James Doohan. There you go. Forgot his name for a second. I met him. He was at a mall doing like a book signing or something. I think that's it. I haven't really met celebrities. I don't know where I would. Like at the airport? I don't really go anywhere. I don't think a lot of celebrities go to the bar, like go to random bars and clubs. Plus, I don't think the asylum's like big enough. It's not popular enough for people to know what it is unless you're from Boston, I guess. It's not like it's the Apollo or anything, you know? It's not like oh, this is a big deal. It's like, it's the whole purpose of the place is for amateur night. Met Andre 3000? Alright, bye. You can leave now. That's it. It's too much bragging. What the fuck? He wrote one of the best bangers of all time. Bombs Over Baghdad. Great song. It's incredible. Also, Hey Ya. Hey Ya's like a radio hit. You met an actual musician. Weren't you like starstruck by Andre 3000? I feel like Andre 3000, I would be starstruck. I'd be like, what the fuck? It's Andre 3000. That's who that is right there. We're gonna put another dump. Apparently, this hole in the ground that I built last time, the Molehill Mine, which is the craziest thing, by the way. This is like a super late game upgrade. This replaces mines, and you can put this anywhere on the map. This is a cheat code. That's what this building is. If you're playing Surviving Mars and you need to extract metals, just build one of these. It's a cheat code. You can literally put it anywhere. You don't need a deposit. Put it anywhere on the planet, and it will give you tons of resources. Like, how much are we outputting? It outputs 50 a day, which is not insane. That's not like an insane amount, but that's a decent amount. And then it outputs a lot of waste. And then I guess you can... Now I can convert this waste into concrete if I needed to, but I don't need to. You met Nikki Bella? That's kind of a random wrestler to meet. Like, were both the Bella twins together, or you just met Nikki Bella? Because that feels like she's just there. Oh, they were filming the Total Bella show? Or Total Divas, or whatever the hell? Filming? Wait, does that mean you saw Maurice? Did you see Maurice? If you saw Maurice in person, I'm gonna end the stream and cry. Did you see Maurice? She's so hot. Like, top 5 hottest chicks. Maurice is number 2. Tori Wilson's always gonna be number 1. Maurice is number 2. Maurice is so hot. It's not fair. Like, As an adult male, I would tell you right now, I would actually sell my house in a heartbeat just to sit next to her. She's so hot. I'm not even joking. Oh. You found a picture and put it in Discord. What? Like my Discord or just random somewhere? Randomly somewhere. I know wrestling shit. What the hell? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. What is going on in this photo? Corey met Andre 3000 and she has proof. She backed it up. She has proof. No, we know. We know that she's she's cool. She's in with the celebs. They were doing a fashion show? My god, dude. What if was Eva Marie in there? Wait, how long ago was this? Was Paige there? Dude. Imagine seeing Paige in real life. I wouldn't know what to say. Actually, I know what I would say, but I can't say it. I would get in so much trouble if Paige was there. Because the first joke is TOS. And I would have to tell her that joke because you just have to. 4 or 5 years ago? Oh, maybe Paige was there. Was there a dark-haired girl that kind of looked goth? Was she there? You probably saw Paige, and you probably don't even realize that you saw Paige. And Paige is like really controversial for certain things that she's done. She did some fucked up shit. She did some like Monka-S type stuff. Can't talk about it on Twitch, but problematic things. Damn, dude. Well, the Bellas are probably cool. Like, I'd be cool with meeting the Bellas. I met Goldberg, but it was at a wrestling show, so I don't know if that counts. Like, if you go to a wrestling show and you meet a wrestler, it's kind of different than seeing a celebrity in public. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference there. Look at all this food! How do we have starving people? Look at all this food! Think of all the turkey sandwiches that are right in here, dude. Each one of these boxes, there's one single turkey sandwich. How is there not enough work? We not have botanists? My university should be training people automatically. Yeah, whatever. We don't need it. We just need, like, 50 more people, and then we're done with the game forever. We could be done forever. And then we'll start a new playthrough next month. Like, seeing a celebrity in person, that's kind of cool. Especially if it's somebody that you like. You know? If you like them, then that's good. Unless they're a jerk, like Cuba Gooding Jr. I've met wrestlers that were dicks to me. Like, I met a guy, I went to a TNA house show and met a guy called Abyss, who's like a really big guy that wore a mask, kind of like Kane, but different. And he was a dick to me. He was like, "No, you gotta give me $20 for my autograph." I was like, "Fuck that. You ain't worth it. $20, get out of here." The fuck? Nobody else was charging shit. What a dick. Like, I get it, you gotta make your money, but fuck, dude, it's a house show. Shit's not even, like, fucking televised. Your dad called Undertaker's motorcycle a Schwinn? Nice Schwinn bike. It's like a Harley. Schwinns are like old school bicycles. Yo, Taker, nice Schwinn. What? Say what? Rest in peace. Just like choke slams your dad. What would you do? What would you do if your dad actually fought the Undertaker? You'd think your dad could take him? Like, gimmick aside, he's still like a 6 foot tall dude. He's still like 6 feet 280. He's still a big dude. I don't know if I would want to fight the Undertaker. Your dad is 6'7"? Oh shit, then we got a big match. Got a big matchup. The fuck? Who's your dad? Who's your dad? Get him on the show! Vince McMahon is gonna see those stats. 6'7", 500 pounds. My God, book him for Mania right now. Mania's this Sunday, by the way. So that's why I'm excited, because I get to watch wrestling. Wrestling makes my brain happy. Wrestling. Big wrestling show Sunday. WrestleMania. What do I need? Did I not upgrade these? Oh, I didn't. My bad. My bad. Alright, we got, I think we got all the stuff over here we need. Unless I want to expand it out more. Come on, dude. I need like 75 more people. I don't think I have room for that many people, though. Oh, I might. Wait, doesn't it tell me how many houses I have available? Vacant resident slots, 280. Yeah, but where are they, though? Where are all these empty houses? They're not in the center, that's for sure. Maybe they are. You know what? Some of these people may have died because this was like my original dome that we started with, so maybe some of the people that lived here died and we didn't replace them? That's possible. Who do we want? No tourists. Anyone other than a tourist, actually. We need botanists. Some botanists, I guess everybody else. My mom's here. Mom! Hi. What? What do you mean I'm adopted? What the hell? You can't say something like that. I was just kidding. She didn't say anything. She's stealing my lamb! Hey! Don't touch my lamb. The fuck? I made that for me! Why is my mom stealing my food that I made for me? The hell? Why are you here? Mom! Mom, I'm streaming. No, I don't. No, she was here. Just let her sleep. I'll pay her later. Sorry. Oh, things only I find funny. It's a long story. She knows I stream, like, obviously. I don't think she understands what Twitch is, though. I don't think she really gets it. She plays, like, Candy Crush on her phone. That's what my mom plays. My mom's a gamer, guys. She's a real gamer. Plays Candy Crush and fucking Bejeweled. Like, that type of shit. Most basic things you can think of. Zumba. Scrabble. There you go. Does your mom play Scrabble? Bet she don't. Why is this broken? How is this building broken? Hello? Can repair it with 1 concrete. Well, then deliver some concrete. What do you want me to do? I don't know. The drone should be taking care of that. It's in the area of repair. How's a building break? Don't I have an upgrade that, like, stops that from happening? Do we not have 1 singular concrete? We actually might not. Or there's none over here. Just drop some. Whatever.
New colonists have arrived.
We're at 964. 964 people, 349 drones, which means we need 1 more drone. Up. We ruined it. We still need 1 more drone. Literally need 1 more.
Received.
Your dad plays solitaire? Dude, my poor mother. Imagine being my mom for 1 second. Like, the shit she's had to deal with. The jokes she's heard me tell. Holy cow, dude. My mom went to a show, like, one of my first shows, and has never been to another. She went to one of my... It wasn't, like, my first one. It was one of my first ones at the asylum, where it was, like, there was a crowd of maybe, like, 35 people. My mom was in the crowd. I told maybe, like, 3 jokes, and she walked out. She was, like, so embarrassed and horrified at the shit I was saying, and she got very upset. How can you say those things, Philip? How can you say them on stage? My poor mom. Your mom has been in streams before and tells you to play a game she can understand? The only game I've ever played that my mom would understand is like Peggle. Or something really... I played Uno. I think maybe my mom would understand Uno. That's about it. Thank you for the follow. Talking about my mom's, yeah? If she's at my house, and I don't know why she's at my house. Because I don't have anything that belongs to her, and she's eating my food. Help. She's just here, eating my Easter dinner that I cooked for me. This is broken too, I don't know how to fix it. Oh, yes I do. Wait, we have a machine to solve this problem. Where is this? Aha. Production, because it produces concrete. Aha. It's all connected now. Also, my mom has seen some shit. I'm just gonna say right now. She's seen me do some stuff. My mom saw me get into a fight once. Like a legit fight. It was weird. I was a lot younger. I was in like middle school and I got in a fight, and it was like after school in like an apartment complex that we were living at, and my mom like walked out when it was happening and saw it, and she yelled at the other kid. It wasn't what you think at all either. It wasn't like, hey, stop. She was like, don't, you will get hurt. He was like, he'll hurt you, stop. You don't want to do that. She was saying shit like that. Because she knew. She knew like back then I think I was probably only like a yellow or a red belt or something, but she was like, yeah, no. Don't fight him. My mom was like when I did my black belt test, it was literally like 3 people in the audience, and my mom was one of the 3. Because they're supposed to not be like a big public thing. So it was like a really private setting when I had my black belt test for Weiqiru on my first degree, like when I first ever got my black belt, like 10 years ago. So that was cool. She doesn't, but your mom, you tell your mom if she had an account, everyone would say hi. Yeah, why not? What's up, Corey's mom? My mom says hi to your mom. How about that? Guys, let's just get our moms to stream. Oh my god. I just thought of the dumbest joke, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Resisting the urge to say that. I have to bite my tongue. My mom's gonna start her own streaming service. She just told me. She said instead of Twitch, she's gonna call it bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry, I had to. What do we need to do in this game? We need 30 more people. Who wants to live in my colony? Dan, you moving in? You want to be a farmer? We need a farmer. Dan, do you want to work on my farm? You could grow, you could grow, quinoa, or soybeans, or fruits. Or, what else do we have? Wheat?
Research complete.
You redeemed a bad joke. I must have missed it. I didn't see it. Are you lying to me? Let me review the requests. Sorry if I missed that. You did. I did not tell it. Wow, Dan. Calling me out, dude. I must have looked away or been distracted by the Arnold conversation. Let's tell a joke about... Oh my god. How excited was the gardener about spring? So excited he wet his plants. Why do you make me tell these jokes, Dan? Instead of wet his pants, wet his plants. You know, I got a question for you guys, seriously though. Does February like March? No, but April, May. There was a bonus one for you. You got a twofer. That was for making you wait 45 minutes to hear that. That's what I'm gonna do. My next stand-up show, I'm just gonna have people sit and wait for 45 minutes. Why is this button not working? Thank you, God. I don't need any of this last... these are all wonders. I don't need those. I don't need this, but I guess I'll get it. I've got nothing left to research besides wonders, and I don't need them because I'm done. I just need 30 people before day 100. Apparently there's still living space, so I guess I don't have to build a dome. I just add the people and we're done. Party people, make some noise! Does anybody want a full tour of my colony? Talk about crappy movies for 45 minutes? I mean, I write jokes about movies when they're relevant. You don't want a full tour? Too bad. We're taking one anyway. Alright, so we started out a long time ago in a land far, far away with this mega dome. And there's a couple apartments in here for housing, so people can live. And then there's some science research labs for the scientists so they can research things. And in the middle, this is a spire. It's basically a giant apartment building, like a skyscraper, literally scraping out of the dome. And it auto-saved at the worst time. And then this is a school for the kids. We got a playground for the kids as well. And then we have a university for anyone that may want a certain job. And what's cool about the universities is you can select what you want people to become. So you can select, if you need botanists, you can select botanist or whatever. And then this is a hotel for the tourists. Tourism was a free addition that they added recently. There's like a tour ride, like a safari ride, and I tried to use it, but I couldn't figure it out. It's weird, so I don't know. Anyway, there's a casino for fun. Everybody can play crapjacks and go crap in there. And then this is a Hawking Institute, which is basically just an improved version of the research lab. So that's also for science. The good thing about this one is it provides tons of worker spaces. So if you need workers or scientists, this is perfect for you. And then some other smaller houses in here, just so people can live. And then we have a security center and an infirmary ward for people if they get sick. And this is a gym, so this guy can get ready for Space Jam, because Space Jam 2 is going to happen, and it's in space. And then in this dome, it's more of the same. The only thing special about this one is that we added some workshops, which are places where we can consume the resources that we have. So since it's an art store, it consumes polymers, which means plastics and glass. And we're taking those plastics and molding them into statues, and then people can make statues or whatever. And then this one's biorobotics, which uses machine parts. And then this obviously is the farm dome. We already looked at that, but there you go. That's where all of our food comes from. And then up here, we just have an electronics factory and a bar for the engineers to get drunk at. And we just built this one for more housing. We got machine workshops, droid assemblies. We're making our own droids. We're making our own rockets. We're doing all sorts of things. We just built these ones today for more living space and more workspace. And then we expanded all the way up here. And there's a whole colony, and you can just see how massive it is now. This is what it looks like when you've played Surviving Mars for hours and hours. And we got the different domes doing different things. This one's kind of for tourism. This is the Zero Gravity Amusement Park. We got defense lasers everywhere. All kinds of stuff that's happening. So yeah. Nothing else really noteworthy. It's just places to work and live and eat and party. We're having parties on Mars. Oh boy. So this is the point of the game where we're like right at the end, and we did it. As I said that, we did it. Day 98. Milestone achieved. Done. 100% completed. Now, obviously, because it's a sandbox simulation, you can continue and expand and build stuff. But I think I'm done with this playthrough. I think I'm done with this build. What I want to do is start a new one with the DLC, like the terraforming stuff. I want to turn Mars from the red planet to the green planet. What do you think of that? Anybody have any opinions on that? For next Monday. Next Monday DLC? Why/no? Do you guys want to see more Surviving Mars? Did everyone in my chat die? Yes or no? No, you don't want to see me stream anymore? Okay, bye. I'll just spend my spare time doing something else. Oh, you didn't die. Oh, well, that's good. I'm dead, that's why I'm still here. Wow, Dan. Wow. You're not allowed to be funny. That's my job. You can't be funny. That's my gimmick. Bum 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 bum. I think I'm gonna go make lunch. And we'll be back next Monday with Surviving Mars. What is it called? Is it just called Terraforming? I think it's called Green Planet. What is the DLC? It gives you the option to like grow trees and plants and oceans and lakes and shit. It's basically the dream of colonization. The final dream in colonization is to get to a point where we can live on Mars without the domes. So one of the last things in the DLC is that you remove the domes and people can live with oxygen provided by the trees. And we transform the atmosphere of Mars so that it's exactly like the atmosphere on Earth, which, based in science, we could do, but would take a long time to do. Like, scientifically, we can do it. We have the technology to do it. It just would take time. Like, a long time. But obviously, in Surviving Mars, we're in the future, and it's a video game, so not as long. So we won't have to wait like 100 years. We'll probably just have to wait till the end of the next playthrough to be able to walk on the planet without choking. We can breathe the air on Mars. Green, let me read it. Green planet? Let me read exactly what it says. Ahem. It says, Surviving Mars, Green Planet. Terraform Mars and make the hostile planet habitable for humanity. Each decision you make while managing your colony and then that's all it says. It's just that's where it ends. Don't crash, 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 don't crash. Please, don't crash. Alright. Back to the main menu. So yeah, this is what the game looks like when you start it, and then so I'll just download the DLC, and we'll play it and see how good it is, and I'll also add a new mystery, because we did Power of 3, which was the cubes, and I want to do one of these other things. Some of these quotes are really cool. HAL 9000, Plato, Gene Roddenberry, Jean-Luc Picard? Isn't that the same person? Gene Roddenberry wrote Star Trek, so didn't he also write whatever Jean-Luc Picard says? The fuck? Hello? My head hurts. I'm gonna go have lunch. Thank you guys for watching Surviving Mars. This playthrough was pretty fun. I accomplished all the goals that I had set out. It took me a couple streams to do it. Maybe like 5 or 6 to complete the game. So it'll be about the same length for the next playthrough. We'll start all the way at the bottom and go all the way to from having one rover and one rocket to having 1,000 people and all of them living outside of the dome with trees, and we're going to turn the red planet into a green planet, and it's going to be all cool, and there's going to be space stuff, and Space Jam 2 is coming out, and Lola Bunny doesn't have boobs anymore. So tune in for that. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you show up tomorrow, I'll be here and we'll be playing another video game. So bye. Mom! Stop eating my lamb!